We hear a lot about superfoods, but if there's one protein source that actually earns the title, it's salmon. It hits almost every marker of total body wellness. We are talking about a single ingredient that targets your cognitive performance, cardiovascular health, skin hydration, and muscle strength. But there is a catch. Compared to default proteins like chicken breast, pork, or ground beef, salmon is universally more expensive and highly perishable. This leaves you with a practical decision. Is the nutritional return on investment actually high enough to justify making salmon a regular weekly staple over cheaper, easier options? To answer that, we have to look past basic protein counts and analyze the total systemic impact salmon has on your body compared to what standard meats provide. Let's evaluate everyday proteins using two specific metrics: financial cost and total nutritional density. This quadrant chart shows cost on the horizontal axis and nutritional density on the vertical. Standard lean meats like chicken and pork sit right down here. They are affordable and easily help you hit your daily macro goals. They offer easy budget management, but they lack complex health multipliers. Salmon, however, plots directly into the upper right. It delivers peak nutritional density, but comes with a noticeably higher price tag. That visual gap on the chart represents a distinct trade-off. Defaulting to cheap proteins keeps your grocery bill low, but it means missing out on the complex whole food vitamins and healthy fats built into fish. Choosing the lower cost quadrant means accepting a nutritional ceiling and opting out of the specific systemic support that lives in that top right corner. Let's compare salmon directly to chicken breast when it comes to baseline muscle growth and physical recovery. Both deliver the high-quality protein necessary to support and build tissue. But salmon introduces a specific caloric trade-off because of its lipid profile. The healthy fats in salmon mean it naturally carries a higher calorie per gram ratio than ultra-lean terrestrial meats. On this comparison matrix, both meats hit the mark for muscle support. But combining high protein with these healthy fats gives salmon a distinct advantage in hunger control. That fat and protein combination digests slower, which stabilizes your energy and keeps you feeling full much longer than a standard lean poultry meal. Ultra-lean meats win if your only goal is pure low-calorie protein volume, but salmon acts as a superior biological engine for long-term appetite and weight management. The specific feature that sets salmon entirely apart from land-based meats is its dense lipid profile, specifically omega-3 fatty acids. Relying on salmon for your dietary fats provides the concentrated supply of omega-3s required to smooth out and expand these inflammatory markers. Widening those pathways helps lower blood pressure, improves cholesterol levels, and reduces systemic inflammation. And those cleared pathways connect directly to the brain. Those same fatty acids are critical structural components for your neural tissue. This massive influx of healthy fats supports the rapid pulsing and connecting of synapses across your neural networks. Over time, this biological support translates into measurable outcomes: robust memory retention, sharpened daily focus, and enhanced overall cognitive performance. The trade-off requirement here is consistency. To maintain these lowered inflammation levels and peak cognitive states, you have to consume it week over week, not just occasionally. Salmon acts as a functional bridge between high-quality muscle support and systemic cardiovascular and cognitive fuel, a duality chicken cannot match. Consuming this specific fat profile extends beyond your internal organs. It noticeably impacts your physical aesthetics. These healthy fats improve systemic hydration at the cellular level, leading to visibly healthier and more resilient skin. Those same hydrating and anti-inflammatory nutrients are also required for the long-term maintenance of your vision. Then there is the micronutrient gap you bridge just by swapping one standard chicken meal for a salmon meal. The micronutrient density in salmon is clear. Bars for vitamin B12, potassium, selenium, and vitamin D shoot significantly higher than standard poultry. There's a unique synergy here. Salmon's high vitamin D actively helps your body absorb calcium, amplifying overall bone strength. There is a cooking constraint to keep in mind. Because salmon is naturally high in fat, preparing it with excessive added oils will quickly push you past your daily caloric limits. Eating salmon effectively acts as taking a highly bioavailable multivitamin. It replaces the need to artificially supplement for bone strength and basic energy wellness. Given these complex trade-offs, how should you actually allocate your grocery budget? If you are operating on a strict budget, where sheer protein volume is the only goal, sticking with lean poultry or plant proteins makes sense. You save money and easily maintain muscle. But the trade-off is that you must actively seek out and pay for omega-3 and vitamin D supplements elsewhere. If your priority is streamlined, single-source nutritional intake, rather than maximizing every dollar at the store, investing in salmon is the right move. Plus, there is a serious practical appeal to preparing this kind of premium protein in your own kitchen. The right choice depends entirely on whether you are optimizing for immediate financial savings or long-term biological efficiency. This decision scorecard breaks down the two dietary approaches. On the left, we have basic muscle maintenance through cheaper proteins. On the right, the total wellness investment that salmon provides. For the total wellness optimizer, the ideal return on investment comes from directing that premium price into 2 to 3 salmon meals a week. Think of it as buying back your health. The extra financial cost at the grocery store directly purchases compounding long-term returns in memory retention, improved skin elasticity, and heart function. These specific combined lipid and micronutrient benefits are simply impossible to get from standard terrestrial meats alone. Salmon earns its title as an essential superfood because it is one of the rare single ingredients that simultaneously upgrades your skeletal, cardiovascular, and neurological performance.